फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू वेलकम। आपको देखकर बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
बहुत
3-4 साल पहले आपको देखा था, फिर दिस इज माय सेकंड टाइम आई एम मीटिंग।
Wonderful.
Okay, so tomorrow is Sharanya.
I hope I look the same.
Yeah, very lovely and very handsome always.
Thank you so much.
Tomorrow is Sharanya season 5
जी।
and Aqua Divine
जी।
season 2. आप इसके बारे में क्या बोलना चाहेंगे?
देखिए, अगर आप साफ तौर पे पूछे सो आई वुड से कि समथिंग कनेक्टेड टू women.
Women going to empower.
Yeah, women empowerment is what I think that's what's in a certain way all over the country. That's what we're trying to do. The most important and the plus point of being associated with Anita is the fact that I've done a little bit of homework and I just came to know. I think this is the 5th season.
Right.
And this one is where the sports persons are going to be
Women in sports.
Women in sports
And
are
the
going to be
tagline is Shakti in motion.
okay, Shakti in motion. So it's sports this time. लेकिन इससे पहले जहाँ तक मुझे बताया गया था कि there are women with who suffered domestic violence.
Correct.
Then
Acid victims.
yeah, acid victims also. So to be associated with a group who's functioning at a level where all these topics that we're talking about, they need to come out in the open. And I feel if a woman is doing this,
Yes.
that's another such a place of advantage.
Correct.
And मेरे लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है कि as men, I believe that we need to stand with the women. Now, you may not be related to the women, but of course the fact is when you see women get together, the least as men what we can do is stand by them. So for me, when I came to know about Sharanya, I think the first time when I spoke to her and my team connected with her, I did a little bit of homework, tried to figure out what Sharanya is all about, how many years they've been in the picture, what's the kind of work that they've been doing, what are the associations that have been happening. And to my surprise, I think in Calcutta, the kind of reputation that she has is absolutely brilliant.
She's doing very good.
Very
Very
good.
well.
Everybody spoke very highly about her. One, two, everybody spoke about the fact that whatever she is into is something which is helping women. Now, women who come back, who have a background which is not as strong as all the women sitting out here. तो छोटे तबके की औरतें होती हैं या जो किसी डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस से प्रताड़ित होती हैं या किसी तरह का मुद्दा है या कहीं परेशानी से निकल रही हैं. So that is something which one excited me. Two, I thought it would be a feather in my cap if I was associated with something. The name is Sharanya. So if I was associated with Sharanya, so that's something I thought is going to add value to my brand.
True.
Having said that, I keep traveling all over the country, and there are not many associations, many institutions, or many people who are into stuff like this. ज़्यादातर लोग जो करते हैं वो अपने पर्सनल फायदे के लिए इस चीज़ को पहले देखते हैं. And I think as far as I can figure out, जो मैंने अपना homework किया, I got my team to connect with people in Calcutta to figure out what Sharanya is all about, and I was pleasantly surprised कि the kind of work that she is doing single-handedly. It's not that there's a certain amount of team that you have with her. You have your basic people with you but the effect what is supposed to be there, that you can see that's happening in Calcutta. So for me to be here, host a show something like this, मुझे लग रहा था कि टॉपिक इस बार और domestic violence या rape victims या acid victims इस तरह से होगा. But of course this time it's sports, and I'm happy to be associated.
Thank you for joining us.
अनिका, तुम्हाला मी एक क्वेश्चन करू. तुम्ही মিস্টার ভার্মা হি স্পেশালি ইনভাইটেড বাই তুমি ওনার সম্পর্কে কি বলতে চাও? তুমি কতটা হ্যাপি ওনাকে পেয়ে? কালকে ওনার হোস্টিং আছে আর তুমি ইউ আর ভেরি ট্যালেন্টেড লেডি. তুমি শারণ্যা, তোমার একটা 5th ইয়ার, তুমি সে বিষয়ে তুমি কতটা এক্সাইটেড? এভরি ইয়ার ইট ইজ গোয়িং ব্রাইটার অ্যান্ড বিগার.
Thank
তো
you.
এই ব্যাপারে তুমি কি বলবে?
I think that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yes, of
Every year when you do an event,
Yes.
you need, उसका एक effect होना चाहिए. There has to be something that happens in the event that people eventually look forward to the next year. And I think in the 5 years, I think you've made a place for yourself. And
Not only me, I'll just
The whole
interrupt
team.
that the whole team. Yeah, I mean, even the media people, especially Sukanya yourself, she is there with us from the season 1. And she basically, I started my journey with the pageant, you
With the
know,
pageant.
like, yeah. So she was one of my winners. So
Oh.
when she won the crown and came back to Kolkata, so she was struggling. So I wanted to give, you know, the platform for this kind of talented women who got the crown, who have the credibility, but not getting the platform. And I'm happy. And Ankita, I just found her somewhere, and she's doing superb job. And this time, Mr. Ron has also joined. I mean, I have brilliant team. It's not only my work; it's a teamwork. So I'm very happy, and thank you all the medias for being with us from the day one. Sharon.
আমি বেশি সময় আর নেব না কারণ অনেকেই
And স্যারকে চুজ করার একটাই
হ্যাঁ,
কারণ
এটা আমার একটা প্রশ্ন।
of course he's so handsome.
Yeah.
Because we wanted the best anchor. আমরা তোমরা সবাই জানো যে শারণ মিয়া মানে সেরা অনন্যা,
সেরা অনন্যা।
কিন্তু সেরা অনন্যা কখনোই কমপ্লিট হয় না until and unless we have man
Right,
of the
right.
good.
I think एक बहुत बड़ी बात I think जब हम गाड़ी में बैठे हुए थे, आजकल क्या हो रहा है कि women's liberation की बात होती है. So a lot of feminism today comes from the fact that there is a lot of male bashing that's happening. So इन्होंने बहुत एक अच्छी बात कही थी कि आदमी और औरत जो है उन दोनों को जब तक वो साथ में नहीं चलेंगे ये दुनिया आगे नहीं बढ़ने वाली.
Exactly. We can't have a
And that is something which which is very surprising because I meet a lot of younger women who are doing extremely well, who are working, who are making money, who have a career, but वो एज के ऐसे उसमें हैं, they want a partner.
correct.
But the fact is that whole level of feminism has कहीं ना कहीं उनके दिमाग में ऐसा बैठा हुआ है. So what has happened is anybody who tries to approach them, any man who tries to approach them,
Yeah.
so it's taken as everybody is so guarded.
Correct.
You don't need. I mean, I remember when I used to speak to my mother and my grandmother and my sister, and we've all grown up. Going up to a girl and speaking to her and having a conversation was a normal stuff to do. But today, I mean, I'll give you a little example. I come from a Fauji background, and we have this thing. Whenever you see a girl or you meet anybody elderly, you just say hello, good morning, good evening. If you're passing by. So I entered a lift, and there was this young girl. She must be about 21, 22, and I entered in and I'm like, hey, how are you? Have a good day. So to my utter surprise, the question she asked me was, excuse me, do you know me?
Oh,
So
that's
I'm-
very typical.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, I don't know you. But the fact is that, I'm just wishing you that you have a wonderful day and you have a great life. And, I don't want to be rude or I'm not intruding. But everybody is so guarded. And it's the men and women, we are not going to be happy if we keep hitting out at each other.
Exactly.
That's
Very
my
well said.
that's my main.
And that is Sharon Mia. I mean, that's why every year we have male achievers, male teammates. I mean, we always involve them. Until unless বলে না একটা বাংলায় কথা আছে একটা সমাজে পুরুষ আর নারী যতক্ষণ না হাত ধরে হাঁটছে
সাথে, হ্যাঁ।
সেই
And most of
সমাজ
our
কখনো-
sponsors, they're also men because
Exactly.
apart from them, we are nothing.
Exactly,
আমাদের কাছে concept
exactly.
আছে, people are there
I was
to
just
help
saying
us.
one of
But
our
without that
achievers is the-
support, nothing will do.
Exactly. Very
We
true.
also need a figure to spread this awareness because আমি ওনাকে পছন্দ করি from the role সংঘর্ষের supporting role হিসাবে. He has always been a supporting role to a woman. তারপরে ভাগবানে again supporting role, and then he has been a connectivity in season 1 of Indian Idol and Saregama-pa, মানে সবকিছু নিয়ে উনি কিন্তু awareness spreadই করে গেছেন, and he has always been a connectivity with the audience. So he is the best figure for us to spread this to us.
So
Absolutely.
there's another thing that I would like to admit here. A lot of people don't know, but I have a bit of my roots in Calcutta.
Yes.
My father was in the army, and there is something called an area called Fort Williams.
Yes.
So I have lived here for about 2 years. Dad was posted here. My sister is also incidentally married in Calcutta. She stays at Hungerford Street, which a lot of people don't know. But she's traveling with her husband. She's in England right now. So So Calcutta, Shiliguri, Dibrugarh, Itanagar, and Dimapur. So I've lived 7 years of my life in the eastern part of India, and I must say, पूरा हिंदुस्तान एक तरफ and the beauty of eastern part of India completely एक तरफ. किसी को idea ही नहीं है कि how beautiful the 7 states of India on the eastern part are. They have no clue because बॉम्बे वाले खंडाला, लोनावला जाते हैं, दिल्ली वाले शिमला तक चले जाएंगे, नीचे चेन्नई वाले I think कुन्नूर, कुर्ग और इन सब जगहों में चले जाएंगे. It's only people who've lived here will realize, and I feel this part of the country is extremely beautiful. I mean.